Charlotte is an incredible city. Not only is it a visually beautiful city, but it has an interesting history that has helped make it one of the most desirable large cities to live in today. In this series, I quickly touch on a city's history, population, skyline, as well as a few things that make it unique among other cities. Now let's meet Charlotte. I always like to start by exploring how a city wound up being where it is today. The community that became Charlotte was started when settlers decided to build near the intersection of two Native American trading paths in 1755. The settlement would eventually take on the name of Charlotte after Princess Charlotte Sophia, who was George III's queen. This is why the city's nickname is the Queen City. What I find ironic about this is that Lord Cornwallis actually referred to the city as a, quote, hornet's nest of rebellion when he was driven out of the city by the residents of Charlotte during the Revolutionary War. The Charlotte area was where the nation's first significant gold find occurred in 1799, and the city grew from the subsequent gold rush. A mint was built in Charlotte, and the city was the center of gold production in the whole country until the California Gold Rush of 1948. Today, Charlotte has a population with around 925,000 people, making it the 16th largest city in the country and the second largest city in the southeast behind Jacksonville. Its metro population has 2.6 million people, which is the 23rd largest in the country. A city that was once the center of gold production has transitioned to becoming a major banking center. In fact, Charlotte is the second largest banking center in the country, only trailing New York City. It's home to the Bank of America, which is the country's second largest financial institution by total assets in the country. Call me shallow, but when it comes to cities, I think appearances matter, which is why evaluating cities' skyline is usually my favorite part of making these videos. Charlotte has an elite skyline, in my opinion. If you took the average height of the tallest 5 buildings in the city, it would be ranked as the 14th tallest skyline in the country, just behind Boston and just ahead of Pittsburgh. In terms of overall appearance, though, I'd say this is on the bubble of being a top 10 skyline for me. I love the look of its tallest building, the Bank of America Corporate Center. The world headquarters of the Bank of America, this tower is 871 feet tall, making it the tallest skyscraper on the East Coast between Philadelphia and Atlanta. Charlotte has several things that make it unique as a city. One of those is that unlike most cities where they refer to the business district of the city as downtown, Charlotte's is actually referred to as Uptown. As far as I'm aware, it's the only major city where the downtown is referred to as Uptown in the whole country. The city council made this decision in 1974 to give the city more of an upbeat identity. Charlotte is a major hub for NASCAR, and the NASCAR Hall of Fame is located in the city's Uptown. The majority of the employees of the sport live in the broader area, which is sometimes called NASCAR Valley, so Charlotte was a natural choice for the Hall of Fame, which opened in 2010. Charlotte is also home to the Hendrick Motorsport Complex, which is a large NASCAR museum. The city has several other unique museums, one of which is the Mint Museum, which resides in the building that was once the Charlotte Mint, but is now used as an art museum. There is also the Levine Museum of the New South, which is in the city's Uptown and focuses its exhibits on life in the South after the Civil War. Charlotte has one of the most mesmerizing pieces of public art in the country, called the Metamorphosis. It's a giant stainless steel human head broken out into 7 rotating pieces. Just outside of the city is the U.S. National Whitewater Center, which includes the largest man-made whitewater river in the world. The river is almost 3/4 of a mile long, although it's divided into 2 separate channels. And lastly, there's the Billy Graham Library. Billy Graham was born in Charlotte and went on to become one of the most influential Christian leaders of the 20th century. The library has several exhibits and films that walk you through Graham's ministry. Well, that wraps up my video about Charlotte. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and check out some of my other videos about cities. Thanks for watching.